Welcome to How Painful Are Battle Cats in Real Life. Today we're taking a look at the special cats as well as their individual forms based on how painful the attack would be in real life if I were in the general area. The ranking will be going from doesn't hurt that much to that would kill me, so let's start with a weak one. So the weakest cat on the list is a Boogie Cat. He's really small and just spins in place. Doesn't seem like it would hurt at all. Next we have Samba Cat and Gato Amigo. Gato Amigo is the highest of the three because he's holding a tiny maraca that would hurt slightly more. Next is Bondage Cat. He can't even really attack me. He's all stuck. So I don't really see how he could hurt me here. Rice Ball Cat is next. He just scoops rice and throws it at your face. I couldn't really see how that would hurt, but it's still more significant than the other ones. Now we have Bra Cats, Bean Cats, and Val Cat. Doesn't really matter what order you do them in because they're all the cat attacking and not the material. So it would land on my foot, but they're so soft it wouldn't hurt at all. All Lollycat does is smack you with a piece of candy. You can't tell me that would hurt at all. So that's why Lollycat's ranked low. So Bondage Cat is still the same deal, can't really attack you, but he can swing that leg pretty well. Maybe it could hurt a bit. Now I didn't expect Dark Laser to be this low until I figured out that she was attacking with a fluorescent bulb, which for the record is way weaker than a lightsaber. So Dark Laser takes quite the low spot. Now Mineko is pretty simple, just a headbutt, and the same goes for her other two forms as well. So now we have a long chain of legs. I put it in order of Loincloth Cat, Panties Cat, Leaf Cat, Skirts Cat, and Tights Cat because she's wearing boots that could hurt a little bit more than just a foot. This one was a little hard for me to place because it fires a rocket, but it looks really weak and poofs into the air, so I really don't think it would hurt that much. Next up is Actress Cat. Just a simple slap with decent power, not much to say about it. Now, Sumo Cat is next, and yes, he is a sumo wrestler, but sumo wrestlers are strong because they use their weight and they push you around, but Sumo Cat doesn't move, he just claps his hands awkwardly, so he's pretty low on the list as well. Hyper Mister's pretty tame. It's a punch, but it has a boxing glove on it, so it wouldn't hurt that much. Okay, so Mother Cat is a really weird cat, but anyway, pretty similar to Actress Cat, just a slap. But since she's holding cats, they could probably scratch me or something like that, so that's why this one's a little higher. Pastry Cat. He wouldn't cook me, but his big kitchen utensil would pack quite the punch. Dancer Cat spins around and throws his arm, so it wouldn't hurt that much, but his description says that he strikes with fiery passion. Alright, Samurai Cat attacks with what seems to be a piece of wood. It would bonk my head pretty hard, but it's a piece of wood, so I wouldn't be too afraid of it. Drunken Master Cat is a solid fighter, but since he's drunk here, I'm gonna make him just a little bit weaker than regular Kung Fu Cat. And Kung Fu Cat, just one simple punch right there. Really solid and would knock the wind out of almost anyone. So Night Cat's attack is with a really absurdly thick lance. Yeah, wouldn't feel good at all. But it is pretty short, so at least it wouldn't be able to hit me on the head or anything like that. Alright, Super Mister would be in like the top 3 if we were a tiny stickman. But since in this video we're about this big for comparison, you can tell the bazooka is pretty small, just spits out a little flame and doesn't seem to hurt that much. So Cats in the Box look pretty cute and innocent, but then they pull out a freaking baseball bat with nails in it. But fortunately, it's the nails' soft side, so it wouldn't be as deadly as if it was the opposite. But I mean, it's still a baseball bat. That would hurt a lot. So Madame Sumo is the strongest of the 3 sumo cats, and it's because she's holding a pan, like she bangs that pan against you. Alright, Regular Mister's next, and he holds a gun, which sounds really bad, but bullets move way faster than this, at least the normal ones. So this must be some kind of toy, small gun, which actually wouldn't hurt that much. It's probably like a little airsoft rifle or something. We're getting into the cats that have some seriously strong threats. Like Flying Ninja Cat throws a shuriken, and a shuriken is a serious weapon. Would hurt a lot, do damage, so Flying Ninja Cat is really powerful. Heavy Assault CAT, every no gotcha Battle Cats player's favorite cat. So the laser is strong enough to burn the ground, so this could like burn a hole in my skin or something. So definitely gonna place this one up here. So now is Ninja Cat. I mean, he comes up with his little sword and swipes at ya. Does not sound like my best day, so gonna put him above the Heavy Assault CAT. Basically the same deal here, but now we have Ninja Frog Cat. He's higher because he's a little higher up and can get to a little bit more of a sensitive area. So that's why he's above regular Ninja Cat. Pretty obvious why this one's up here. He's a built guy with built arms, so his swing would hurt a lot. Now, I'm not sure how many of you know this, but whips are incredibly painful. This overtakes all the other cats just for the sheer fact that she's using a whip. So Zombie Cat has a very powerful bite. Assuming that he wouldn't infect me or anything like that, I should survive this, but it would be very close. Yeah, and Skelecat, same thing. Now you can see Devil Cat has some really sharp nails, but it really doesn't matter because all he does is attack with a bite. He doesn't really move his nails anywhere. Biker Cat and his nasty little tire would come up and scrape my shin or something. Wouldn't be very pleasant, and I think he earned his spot. Now Bondage Cat Neo would have been placed really low, just like the other two forms. But if you look closely, you can see that he's flinging around a heavy ball very fast. Therefore, it would crush people's feet. That would be very painful. We should avoid them now. Yeah, I highly agree. This one wields a mace, would probably kill somebody. So, yeah, we have Cat Gang at number 3. Man, I can almost feel this one. His tire turns into a spiked tire of doom and crushes down at a very high speed. Do I need to say what would happen to the human body when this hit? No, I don't really think I need to. Let's move on. Jesus Christ, is she killing Bondage Cat? Wields a big axe. You can even see a little bit blood remaining on it, just to prove how powerful this axe is. Fittingly named Executioner, we have our number 1. Well, that's all for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next video.